Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing alright. We're back tonight with the Mazda challenge hosted over there on Facebook with the P1RC or the P1 race community. If you fancy getting yourself involved into racing, go check out P1 race community over there on Facebook. But we are back live tonight with Mazda challenge. We're round 3 live from Lago, Maggiore. It's a tricky circuit, it's fast. I like it personally. It's quite wide, but there are some sections that can catch you right out. These Mazdas have been a world of fun. Right, so I'm just going to warn you, we haven't got normal sort of pretty pictures like you're seeing on screen now. And I'm just about to give you the iBlinder 3000, which so if you're listening via headphones, RIP, and don't look at the screen. Just wait for it to just right. Oh, okay. Points. Yeah, this is how I've got to deal with them. Points at the minute. We've got Mutt36 leading the way with 85 points. Ice Chand in second with 81. No Neck Monster on 78 points in third. P1 Don in fourth with 72 points. Right behind him is P1 Rob with 71 points. Got IRC JPH 99 in sixth. He's got himself 62 points. Is that right? Yeah. And then right behind him, we've got Raffo on 60 points. Pajonski and Loki Outlaws both on 56 points there. Tucked behind him is Ricky J. Fudder Engineering. He's got himself 42 points. Got 40 points on board for Ricky J. P1 Obi-Wan, he's got himself 30 points. Got Rick to continue with 27 points. Tyre Slayer with 19 points. 2 drivers on 16 points. We've got Dodger and Captain Pugwash there, both on 16. Ape Hanger on 13 points. BMW Racer has got himself 3 points, but he dropped out of the first round and we didn't see him in round 2. And then somebody blank has got 16 points. I'm going to claim those. I've got 16 points. They're mine. They are. I'm having those. Right. Merch still available, people. T-shirts and stickers. Hit me up at darksmoker@googlemail.com. If you want any of that, let me know. And straight into the stream. Let me turn the sound on because I know I usually forget. I'm going to knock the cars down a little bit because my voice was a little bit overshadowed last night in the classic DTMs. So Mazda's then Lago Maggiore. You can see it on the screen in the middle there. It's quite a big circuit, again quite a wide circuit as well, very fast. There are some tight sections, there are some fast chicanes where you can carry a lot of speed if you know the lines. Very, very long straights as well to carry some speed. Good opportunities to overtake as well. So stick around to see some of that. Let's get ourselves on then. I think qualifying has just started. Turn that down in my ear. I'm going to deafen myself. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe I'm not listening to it and I'm whispering into the mic. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, Rob S gets a drift on. So we'll do a lap with somebody when they come out of the pits. Oh, Rob S halfway around the circuit. Somebody leave the pits. Give me an on board. Need a quick lap. It's a short little qualifier tonight, and then we jump into 3 15-minute races. No, nobody going for a run round. I'll be starting at 5 past. I wonder if they actually kicked it off yet. P1 Rob out on circuit at the moment. Hold on, here we go. Rick 2 then. Let's get ourselves. I have to catch up with corners 1 and 2. He just come straight out of the pits. Right, hold on. We need that view, don't we? Right. Turn 3, little 90-degree left-hander. This is an almost hairpin. It feels like a hairpin when you're going around it, but it is just a right-hand elbow. Now, one of the fastest parts of the circuit down here. Tricky line. A lot of drivers stay out to the left even when you see the curbing on the outside there. Here you go, sticking to the outside, and then trying to catch the apex. Difficult corner to get right if you don't know this circuit. Easy to run it out wide on the exit as well. Up the hill then towards the fast S's. A little bit of braking on the way in. Oh, he's got that a little bit wrong. But maybe this is... Have we not got qualifying? Are we going after... we're going off race results then. Obviously, has Rob got himself on pole. Ice Chand at 36. As of results of last week, but lights are on. We're underway with race 1 already then. Forget the qualifying. Who needs it? Lights go out. Oh, there's a couple of jump starts there. Oh, who's that that's been left at the back of the pack? Pilgrim has had a poor start. He's been left behind. Again, the horns blaring. Into turn 1, tricky corner. It tightens up a little bit there. To the first of the tricky hairpins. The circuit starts to widen out now towards turn 3. This is just where we were jumping on board with some of these drivers. Through this right hand elbow down this hill then. Oh, a little wobble on wide there from Rob S as well. Does he pick up a penalty for that? We've got 136 and Ice Chand side by side as they run down the hill. First and second in the championship, those two behind. 136 just almost gets himself across. Ice Chand runs out wide on the exit, allows 136 to scoot back in and take second. There's currently P1 Rob. This is where we saw it cut out, so let's get ourselves to a different view then. Rob S leading the way, 136 closing in on him in second. Ice Chand in third, Loki Outlaws in fourth, Raffo in fifth. Another fast part of the circuit coming in here. We may see 1 or 2 overtakes if drivers are close enough. No neck monster off Raffo. For a lunge. Oh, it's the shorter circuit. Oh, it's the shorter circuit. I thought it was the longer run down the hill. It's not. We are back onto this start-finish straight then. These are turns 1 and 2 coming up. You'll see it tightens up massively. Easy to get this one wrong. We've got a driver off the track there. Loki Outlaws running wide through turn 1. Gets the hairpin. Pressure though, somebody else, who's that? Raffo just sticks a wheel on the grass on the exit of turn 2 as well. Captain Pugwash chasing him down, looking for the inside move into this right hand up. Gets the job done. Can he carry the speed on the way out? Side by side on the exit. Let's get ourselves on board with one of these two. Pugwash has got that inside line then, but can Raffo then scoot back up the inside? This is what we saw Mutt 36 do to Ice Chand. There you go, it works, it works. Scoots his way through and then goes on the hunt for Loki Outlaws in front. Captain Pugwash then has to settle for 6th again for the time being. Closing up on Raffo again though. Yes, I thought this circuit went straight on down here, but it doesn't. It turns right just at the end here. Brings us back onto that start-finish straight. It does continue on for a fair old chunk down there. Another hairpin at the bottom of that hill. Loki Outlaws goes wide. Raffo tries to get up the inside of him. Let's go and see what else is happening out on circuit. No Neck Monster closing in on that fight as well. Rick 2 continue currently in 8th. No direct threat at the minute. Skippy with the only fans slapped on the side in 9th. Footer Engineering not too far off the back of him in 10th. Pilgrim managed to make up a space or 2 in 11th. Dodger in 12th and Ricky J in 13th. I'm sure there was cars going off track there. Oh, wobble on from P1 Rob. He goes wide through that right hander again. Doesn't slow him down too much. Still got 1.6 seconds over Ice Chand, who's managed to get himself back into second. Coffee before it's cold. Rob trying to hold on to the lead then. Ice Chand holding that second. Mutt, these two have swapped positions already a couple of times. We're only on lap 3. He's had a bit of a wobble, but he's managed to hold on to 4th. Captain Pugwash back to 5th position. No Neck Monster's got himself past Raffo as well. Raffo takes a bit of a tight line through there. Oh. Around the outside of No Neck Monster into this final corner. Oh, goes wide through there. Does he carry the speed though? He's got a little bit extra circuit to try and accelerate that. It's right behind No Neck Monster as we head down towards... Oh, that's a great view. It's Captain Pugwash and Loki. Raffo then sticks one up the inside. Can he hold on to it from... Oh, No Neck Monster's got his wing up the inside coming through turn 2. He's going to hold on to that one, I think. There's now going to be a run down towards turn 3. Inside line for Raffo this time. Oh, he has managed to get himself inside. He goes a little bit defensive on the run into turn 4 as well. Holds onto that position by the skin of his teeth. That's Chant Mutt 36. Oh no, Rob would just catch Rob S getting it all wrong through that fast right-hander at the bottom of the hill. Spins it off, sticks it in the wall. No damage to his car, but he's going to have dirty tyres, running slow as well. Faster drivers coming up behind him. Manages to just stay in front, does he, through the chicanes? No, Loki Outlaws pins through. Closes the door on Captain Pugwash though. Doesn't want to lose 2 spaces. Outlaws then into 3rd position. Big pile of drivers now battling for 3rd. Oh, Loki Outlaws gets a wobble on through here. The Driftertron through this final corner and retains that 3rd position as well. I thought he pinned it into the wall. No, the little Mazda holding on for dear life. Raffo then has to settle for 4th still. 6 minutes into race 1. Well, there we go. Rob S up the inside. Can he hold on to it? Captain Pugwash again trying to keep a wing up the inside there. It's a punch up here for 3rd, that's for sure. Got Footer and No Neck just behind this battle as well. The LSD trip livery, I forgot about that one. Pilgrim has made a couple more places up into 9th. He's a little way back from that pile of drivers having a punch up in front. He's 3.3 back, but if they do keep having a punch up, he will close the gap up on him. Look. The drivers spinning off again through that corner. Skippy and Rick 2 having a side-by-side battle down into this same corner. Rick got the inside line. Both trying to tuck up to the apex. Ooh, Skippy risking it for a biscuit through there. Hits the grass just before the curbing. Manages to just hold on to that position over Rick 2. Decided he's going to stick wheels on the grass, going very defensive. Could be costing him though. Rick 2 all over his bumper as they come through these S's. Can he get a move on the inside into this final corner? He's gone for a little bit of a dummy. Switches back up to the inside. Oh, that's the wrong driver. Give me the right driver. Rick 2 then does get his way through. Can Skippy get his run down towards turn 1 on him though? It is going to be Skippy into turn 1. Rick 2 then tucks behind him again. Rick 2 controls the braking into that corner. Again, easy to run wide on the exit of that. And again, sticks a couple of wheels on the dirt. Risking it. Holds on to that 10th for the time being. Then Skippy. Now try and chase down Raffo in front, who's also had a mare. So he was running near the front, Raffo. Now here he is. Trying to chase down Pilgrim, who's also had a mare in turn 1. S then getting himself back up to speed, but he's got this pile of drivers behind him. Ice Chan leads the race then, still being chased by Mutt 36, but out of tow range, 1.6 seconds back as we hit this final corner to end lap 6. Tenths out of Ice Chan through that final corner. Not enough to regain the tow though down this start finish straight. Again, Rob S, who was leading, had a good old lead as well, spun it off. Oh, Captain Pugwash having a little look up the inside of Loki Outlaw there into turn 1. Loki just able to outbrake him. Rob S getting another wobble on through there. He's got to be careful. Held on to that one then, Loki. Captain Pugwash and No Neck Monster looking for that position. Again, Footer not too far off the back of him. Just a second behind Raffo and Pilgrim. Raffo's 4.5 seconds back. He's got himself past Pilgrim. Skippy and Rick 2 are closing up on Pilgrim as well, though. Ricky J at the P2 12th has got himself past Dodger. 12.3 back from Rick 2, though. Oh, a little bit of glitching on from Ricky J. It's not a usual sight, that's for sure. Dodger 4.7 down, unfortunately, from Ricky J, sitting in 13th. Jump back up to Ice. Jump back up to Ice Chand. Stretches a 2-second lead. Mutt 36 runs himself off circuit. Doesn't slow him down too much at the minute. This is really where the battle is. Oh, Loki Outlaws. I thought you'd gone wide through there. Oh, Captain Pugwash gets a wobble on. That gives No Neck Monster the run on him. He's carrying good speed as well. Can he catch Loki's into turn 1? No, not quick enough out of that final corner. Loki's goes a little bit wide through there. Allows No Neck Monster to close back up. Dragging Captain Pugwash along with him as well, though. Filled with Captain Pugwash, has a little look up the inside here. Does a slightly tighter line than Loki. Loki sticks his car right in the middle of the circuit, doesn't give No Neck an opportunity. Again, probably easier to stay out to the left hand side and try and catch this apex as tight as you possibly can. Loki drifts it a little bit wide, holds onto it. No Neck still trying to chase him down, still got Captain Pugwash filling his mirrors. Drivers risking the yellow curbs here. That particular corner, if you get two wheels either side of that yellow curb, you can carry a lot more speed. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Somebody is off the circuit. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Was it Rob S just getting it a little bit wrong, maybe? Oh no, apologies, it was Ice Chand. The lead of the race by a big chunk. Look at this, 9.2 seconds up the road for Mutt. He's going to be pretty much unstoppable there, unless he does a similar thing to Ice Chan. But what a lead these two had. Now Ice Chan got to have a little bit of a worry about Rob S and the rest of those drivers closing up on him. He has got almost 3 seconds over them, but Mutt 36 handed the lead. I say handed, he might have T-boned Ice Chand in one of the corners that we've just not seen, but this empty track in front of him, empty track behind him as well. There is Ice Chand just coming into this set of S's. Still pulling time over Rob S here though, 3.6 seconds the gap stretches up to. Loki Outlaws another 2 seconds back. Captain Pugwash and Fudder having a battle for 5th position. No Neck Monster's fallen back. Raffo's managed to squeeze another position up as well. No Neck Monster back to 8th then. Having a little look back at Raffo down towards this final corner. Pilgrim 9th. Skippy right behind him for 10th. Rick 2 carrying speed through there, trying to close that gap up. 1.5 seconds back for him at the minute. Ricky J is 9.8 seconds behind those boys, and Dodger another 10 seconds, nearly 11 down. No, there it goes, 11. Rothman's livery on board for him. I'm surprised that's legal. Losing a bit of time then, but he knows he's, you know, he's got enough time to play with as long as he keeps it on that grey stuff. Is closing him down, but what have we got? About a minute left. So looking for maximum points here tonight then for Mudd. He's got current fastest lap 1:26.1, and he is going to take the win here. I think he's going to squeeze another lap in. A few of these drivers will. I think he's going to lose 7.5 seconds though on this final lap. that time down ice, but not enough. He's pulling time over Rob S, so pulling himself out of danger from this man. Lucky Outlaws just keeping himself about 2 seconds back from Rob S, not able to close the gap. Captain Pugwash has been yo-yoing backwards and forwards through this little pack in the middle. He's back up to 5th position at the minute. He's managed to pull 1.6 seconds from Fudder. Fudder and Raffo now having a punch up. No Name Monster just behind him as well. Raffo gets the inside line through turn 2. Well, we have hit the 15 minutes. A couple of drivers have crossed the line. Then Pilgrim ends in 9th. Rick 2 ends in 10th. Skippy takes 11th. Ricky J comes home in 12th. Dodger just coming up to this final corner, going to take 13th. And we'll flip back to race leader. I forgot they were quite so close. Then glorious shots for him coming across the line. So back up to Mutt, still got 8 seconds lead over Ice Chan. Final corner coming up for him then. Unfortunately I missed what happened to Ice Chan, but it must have been a big one because it was a great big 9.5 second lead by the time we caught up with the chaos that had ensued. So it is going to be Mutt 36 that takes a race 1 win here then. Ice Chand, there he comes. 8.2 seconds behind in 2nd. Still pulled a big chunk of time over Rob S. 5.3 in the end when he crosses the line. Takes that 3rd position. Loki Outlaw's going to come home for 4th. Backwards. Captain Pugwash takes backwards 6th. Raffo lost 6th. Oh no he didn't. Yes he did. No Neck Monster snuck that off him. Snuck. Handbrake too early for Raffo. Lost him a position. There it is then. Mutt 36 taking the win. Ice Chan 2nd. Rob S in 3rd. Loki Outlaws 4th. Captain Pugwash in 5th. No Neck Monster 6th. Raffo 7th. Fudder in 8th. Pilgrim 9th. Rick 2 in 10th. Skippy in 11th. Ricky J in 12th. And the Dodger in 13th. So, reverse grid for race 2. Same setup. Does tyre wear change? Does tyre wear change? What am I thinking of my Wednesday league? Ooh. Yes, it does. So that was ×1. Next race is going to be ×2. And then the final race will be ×3 for fuel and tyre wear. So it's a reverse grid for race 2, which will be coming up in a few minutes. Mr. Miller, evening, brother, evening. And then race 3 is going to be, the grid positions will be set from race results from race 2. So wherever they end up in this race is where they'll start in race 3. Right, let me get myself in so I don't miss the start of race 2. Let me drink my probably room temperature coffee now as well. Meh. Just above room temp, just above room temp. How are we all doing tonight anyway, folks? Alright, just in between the couple of races. Nobody out on circuit, alright. Yeah, they have to use at least 1 set of mediums in one of these races as well. Apologies, forgot about that. Nice chance, we're nicking you for a lap. Oh, no, we're not. We were nicking you for a lap. But you decided to pick yourself again. Yeah, so they were using... I saw a couple of drivers on the mediums in race 1. So that'll get those out of the way, and then they can use softs for the second races. Stick with Ice Chan, even though a couple of drivers already left. So turn 1, there it is, into turn 2, again first of these hairpins. I've seen a couple of drivers stick their left-hand wheels on that grass there. Not seen any spin-outs though into turn 3, fast corner down towards turn 4. This is the right-hand elbow. Not taking it at full race pace then for Mr. Chand. hill. There's a driver just staying out to the left. Ice Chand as well, staying out to that left-hand side. Feathering the throttle on the way out of there just to keep it off the grass. Back up the hill then towards these S's. A little bit of braking on the way in. Try and carry as much speed as possible. Will he mount the curve on the next corner coming up? You stick two wheels either side of it. Almost. You can carry a lot more speed if you stick two wheels either side of that. Cuts a lot of that corner out. Down towards this final corner then. Again, looking for all the track. Maybe running a little bit deep there for Ice Chand. Back on the power, down towards this start-finish line. Mediums on board at the minute for Ice Chand as well. Slowly closing up on No Neck Monster in this little practice session. Raffo to cause a scene turn one. How much money are you putting on that, Mr. Miller? What are the odds? What are the odds? Give us some odds on that. Livery's looking good on the Mazdas as well. Ricky J's is. I'm not sure if it's kind of a cross between Homer Simpson and Big Les. That's what it feels like. Right, race 2 coming up then. P1 the Dodger gonna be on pole, finish last, but so it is a reverse grid. Ricky J gonna be right behind him. Skippy in 3rd, Rick 2 in 4th, Pilgrim 5th, Fuller 6th, Raffo 7th, No Neck Monster in 8th. Lights go on. We'll wait for these to drop. Get another 15 minutes underway here then at Lago Maggiore. Better start by everyone this time. Pilgrim not being left behind. Let's see, does Raffo cause a scene in turn 1? No, he doesn't. Oh, Pilgrim might. No, what's happened to Ice Chand? What's happened to Ice Chand? He's backwards. Not sure if there was contact. There's no damage on his car. Check everybody else, just see if there's any little flashing marks on them. No. So I'm not sure whether there was contact between a couple of drivers or not, but it is now Ricky J who's leading the way. Dodger, who's in that position to him, running up the hill then towards these chicanes. Ricky 0.6 of a second lead. Dodger holding that second position. Oh, Skippy had a little look up the inside, but it's a tricky place to go for a move through there. He's going to have to stay behind him until the exit of this corner at least. Goes for a tighter line, there we go. Oh, driver's looking for all sorts of lines through there. Skippy gets through, but goes wide. Oh, he then turns around and ends up backwards. I'm not sure if there was contact between him and Dodger as well. Dodger goes deep into the final corner, smashes into the wall. It's all kicking off here. Race 2, Rob S gets his sideways. He puts it into the wall on the exit. I'm not sure if there was contact between him and Captain Pugwash. Drivers off. Oh, Rob S is struggling now to get this thing pointing in the right direction. Hazards on. He's now back up to speed. Oh, what a shame. That's twice he's been backwards in both races. Skippy then at the back of the pack. Came up a cropper with that one, and Ricky J stomping away with it at the minute. 3-second lead over the rest of these maniacs. We've got the LSD trip getting hammered behind by Rick 2 Continue, the Dutchman. Might have had a little bit too much of the old L of the S of the D. Ricky J looking confident. 3.2 seconds. Fudder in the second then. Hurting my eyes. Pilgrim gets a wobble on coming out of that corner, but he's into 3rd position. No Neck Monster. Oh, Loki out was holding 4th. No Neck Monster looked like he was trying to run around the outside of them, but now a battle with Rick to Continue through the S's. Nice bit of sideways driving between those two. No Neck holds on to that position for the time being. 5th position, Rick 2 in 6th, Captain Pugwash in 7th, Mutt 36 in 8th. Nice Chan made up a couple of positions, mostly because other drivers have been backwards. He's right on the tail of Mutt 36 then. Raffo 10th, Dodger into 11th, Rob S in 12th, and Skippy 13th. That was a real upset in the order, and Ricky J he's got a ringer in. He's got a ringer in. He's got a ringer in. He's pulling time. 4.1. Ricky J, what's going on, Ricky J? He's found something. Pilgrim got a mirror full of other drivers. He wants to concentrate on chasing this man down. 1.7 seconds in front of him. He has got a mirror full of other drivers here. He's got Loki right behind him. Might be looking to make a move. Pilgrim goes for a little jink just to the centre of this circuit. Loki tries to sling one around the outside here. Tries to cut back up the inside as well, but Pilgrim's wise to that, cuts that right off. Unfortunately, that slowed the pair of them down, and now they've got No Neck Monster getting himself involved here. Let me find a better view. Slow through there for Loki. Picks himself up a penalty as well for running himself off circuit. Board with Pilgrim then, not able to close up on footer just yet. Loki then's going to have to lose this penalty coming around this final onto the start-finish straight. He's going to allow most of these drivers to come through, I think. There he goes, losing his penalty now, trying to get back up to race pace. Those 3 go past him. Now No Neck Monster into 4th. Apologies for that, it doesn't like it when it goes near things, the camera. It says nope. So 3rd for Pilgrim. Still trying to close that gap down on footer. No Neck Monster into 4th, then Captain Pugwash 5th, Rick 2 in 6th. Loki with that little penalty to lose drops himself to 7th. Again, only because the drivers were so close to him coming out of that final corner. Mutt 36 then in 8th. Nice Chand, lost a bit of time to him, so he's in 9th, but now 1.4, nearly 1.5 seconds back. He's running himself a little bit wide through there as well. Raffo's up to 10th, and in hot pursuit of Ice Chand running down the hill as well, in tow range. Gains a bit more time on him running down there. Rob S in 11th, Skippy's made up a position, he's into 12th, and Dodger down in 13th. And Ricky J, 5.7 seconds lead. Coming up to the 6-minute mark. Getting on with the Mazdas here, Ricky. Wrecking ball. Confident for Ricky J, still pulling a little bit of time over footer. Oof. Footer risking it through there, dips a wheel on the grass on the outside of the car. That's asking for trouble. Just lose a bit of time because of it. It's all kicked off in this mid-pack group as well. No Neck Monster is into 3rd, Captain Pugwash 4th, Loki now 5th, Mutt 36 6th. Rick 2 in 7th. Pilgrim has had an absolute mare. He's dropped himself down to 8th. Being chased down by Ice Chand, who has a little look up the inside as well. Raffo tucked under his rear wing, coming through that corner. Drivers all over the place in this midfield pack. S then in 11th. Skippy is closing up on him a little bit. 1.1 seconds between those two. There's a little wobble on the way out of that corner though. Loses a bit of time, Skippy. Liking your number plate. I shan't read it out, but have a look when you can. Like now. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Back on with Ricky J then. Still pulling time here. Another second he's gained on footer engineering, up to 6.7 seconds. 7.5 minutes into race 2. Racing softs on board for Ricky J. Footer also on the softs, just not able to stick with the pace of Ricky J. He's found something here, that's for sure. No Neck Monster, another 2.8 back. Pug Wash came flying around that corner. Didn't benefit him on the chase for No Neck Monster. Drivers sticking wheels on the grass there. Rick 2 having a little look at Ice Chan running down the hill. Ice Chan's going to have that inside line, but oh, we've got contact behind. We've got contact behind. Is that Raffo? Come on, give me a different yes. Yes, it is Raffo. I'm sure there was contact. I'm not sure who it was between. Might have been him and Pilgrim or Loki Outlaws, but Raffo is down to 10th, having a little bit of a battle with Rob S. Got Skippy as well. Still pretty close to these two. This has been an eventful race too, that's for sure. Position swapped pretty much from lap 1 due to chaos and mayhem. Rob then having a little look on the inside of Raffo into this final corner. Keeps it nice and tight. Raffo might be able to make a run back on him down this start-finish straight. It is quite long, but it's shorter than you think once you're up to speed. Now braking pretty much into turn 1, so no, Rob S does hold on to that 10th for the time being. Again, there is Skippy closing that gap, less than a second between those two. Oh, as he runs himself wide through there, he's going to stretch that back up to a second, unfortunately. Yellow flag flicks on. Have we got somebody else off circuit, or was it for you, Skippy? Oh no, it's Rick 2. It's Rick 2 who's got it backwards. Starting to push his way through the field as well, Rick 2. Having a good battle with Ice Chan earlier. He puts it backwards in turn 4. Might have been on the exit of turn 3, but he's ended up... Ooh, he's going deep through there as well. Oh, that might be the end for Ricky J. He might be sitting the end of this race out just there. We jump back on board with Ricky. What's going on? What's this with the Twilight Zone? I'm calling it. This is a dream. 10.7 seconds lead from Ricky J. Go on, Ricks. No Neck Monster into second. He's not got much of a gap though. Less than a second back to Captain Pugwash, Footer, and Mutt 36. This is going to be an absolute punch up. Mutt 36 and Ice Chan not too far off the back there as well. Mutt 36 is pretty quick here. Already got himself past Footer, found a way through turn 2. Footer having a little look on the way back through turn 4, but not to be. Mutt 36 calmly plants himself right on the rear end of Captain Pugwash as they run down the hill. Going to go for this position here as well. Still side by side on the run through there. Can Captain Pugwash get the switch back on him and run back up the hill? No, he can't. Mutt 36 hangs on to third then. Got No Neck Monster less than a second in front of him. It's been a good run from Mutt 36. He's managed to fight his way back through the field. There is No Neck Monster just in front of him, 0.9 of a second. And still Ricky J continues to pull time. 11.5 minutes into race 2. I'm calling it. It's either the Twilight Zone. He's got a ringer in. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Right? Don't give me that horn business. Yes, either the ringer. What was the other option? It's got to be a ringer or the Twilight Zone. Right? There's two options. Or Ricky J's found a big bag of something on the street. Just say no, kids. Just say no. Alright? Look what could happen. It could be a Ricky J. 11.1 seconds. 12.5 minutes into this race. No Neck Monster then threatened for that second. No longer threatened. It's been taken off him. Mutt 36 stops his way through. pretty much an impossible task to race down that 11.5 seconds on Ricky J with 2.5 minutes left. I mean, much quick, don't get me wrong, he will pull a little bit of time back on Ricky, I think. But we haven't got many corners or many minutes left of this race. 13 minutes, 2 minutes remaining. Ricky J with that almost 12 seconds lead as he comes into turn 1 again. Just found himself some space, Ricky J. Don't get me wrong, he started in second, but with all the chaos and mayhem that kicked off behind him, it just gave him, I mean, he was like 3.5, 4 seconds up the road. Here, almost. That's it, Ford. Oh, let's not have you glitch out the race right now, Ricky J. Is that what it is? You've got cheats plugged in, haven't you, or something? However you've done it. GT cheats. That's why we're only seeing a mini glitch. It's computer driven. I knew it. 14 minutes and 20 seconds gone then. Just one more lap for Ricky J to do. 36 in second, pulling time over No Neck Monster, but not gaining any real time on Ricky J. And again, it was a tall order to do that. No Neck trying to keep himself in the fight. He's currently got the final podium position for race 2. I'm sure he'd like another step up. But again, Mutt just pulling a little bit more time on him. Captain Pugwash 3.3 seconds behind. We've got an Ice Chand who's up into 5th position, 2.1 seconds back. I think Mutt and Ice Chand both getting tangled up. But here it is, the first of the finishers. Oh, who is it? Who's it going to be? Oh, and it was Loki Outlaw, so he takes 7th. Rob S takes 8th. Side by side for those two drivers. Skippy's going to come home for 9th position. Pilgrim, if he doesn't crash into the wall, might take 10th. He does take 10th. Raffo, don't do a handbrake and lose another position. He takes 11th, and Dodger comes home in 12th. Not too far back in the end, the Dodge. And then Ricky J, look at this. This has got to be the result of the century for all MRC P1 races. Never in the history of sim racing has Ricky J stomped a race like this. I've pretty much commentated on them all. 11.1 seconds then as he comes up towards his final corner. It's been an absolute blinder from Ricky J. Again, I'm sure he's cheating, sure of it. Twilight Zone, Ringer, or Crack. It's one of those three. Ricky J then up to the line to take the win in race 2. Backwards for 11.4 seconds lead. Up 36 then comes around that final corner. He is going to come home to take 2nd. Still pulling time over No Neck Monster. No Neck going to take that 3rd position. I've got Captain Pugwash and Ice Chand side by side. I don't know who's going to take that. It is Ice Chand. He just takes it. Captain Pugwash comes in 5th. Footer is going to take 6th. We have already seen the other drivers across the line, but look at that. I don't know what that says on the back of his livery. On the back of his overalls. I don't know what that says. It doesn't say the same thing on the side of his car either. It doesn't. So don't bother looking. But well done, P1 Wrecking Ball. Ricky J. Smishy Smoshy Smo. That's about all I've got to say about that. Absolute stomped it. There he is. There, the pink and yellow on the top spot. Look at that. First place for Ricky J. Mutt 2nd, then No Neck Monster in 3rd, Ice Chand 4th, Captain Pugwash in 5th, Footer in 6th, Loki Outlaw 7th, Rob in 8th, Skippy 9th, Pilgrim in 10th, Raffo 11th, Dodger 12th, and Rick 2 did not finish, takes 13th. So, Ricky J's going to lead this race. He's going to be on pole. He will have Mutt 36 crawling all over him at the start. So, but if Ricky J could put in another performance like that, you know, he was only in second position last time, but pulled out 11.5 second lead pretty much by the end. Can he do it again? Great drive, Ricky, from Chris B. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. It was just, there wasn't any mistakes. He kept his lines clean. It was the same lap after lap, very consistent. Again, you know, nobody around him to distract or you know, send him offline or anything like that. Just able to put those laps in. And it worked out for him. Great drive, Ricky J. He's probably already in the group chat. Is he already in the group chat giving it the big one? No, because his head won't fit. Not yet. See how he gets on in race 3. If he takes another win in race 3, flipping heck, he may end up having more gravitational pull than the planet. So has everyone used mediums? I've not been really keeping my eye on tyres, so we'll have to see what everyone's on at the end. I'm sure everyone's trying to get rid of those medium tyres in race 1 and race 2 and just have a set of nice fast softs in for race 3. Hopefully. Let me get myself in and turn the nonsense on early. There is Mutt 36. Oh, he has got the mediums on for this final race, has he? Raffo also got the mediums. Ricky J's got the softs. Rooting for you, Ricky J. That's right. Well brought up, Chris B. In VR as well. He's playing in VR on the new game, the new console. You know, I've not had to go on the new. Is it? I'm assuming he's using the new PSVR 2. I don't know if the older one works with the PS5, but yeah, fair play. VR and stomped it like that. It must like the open top and the you know, the wind blowing through his hair. I think that's what it is. It's like a midlife crisis vibe, isn't it, for him? I wonder if he's got a little fan set up that's blowing. Just Rob S, unfortunately, although he's been very fast-paced, he's managed to explore those track limits a little bit too much in both race 1 and race 2 and ended up backwards at some point or sideways. Hopefully he can keep it in a straight line this time. Again, nice Chan getting tangled up somewhere in race 1 as well. It'll be interesting to find out what happened to him. Practice starts from no neck, or no, we're going to jump into race 3 then. There he is, Ricky J on top spot on the soft tyre. Mutt 36 in second on the medium tyre. Again, Mutt's fast driver. We've got Ice Chand as well in third. He's on that soft tyre. Very fast driver. Lights go on then. Race 3 just about to get underway. Hopefully everyone gets a good start. Away we go then. It is a good start by everyone. I think we've lost, yeah, we've lost Ricky J, unfortunately. Sorry, not Ricky J, Rick 2 continue. Ricky J though holds the lead into turn 1. Mutt 36 trying to defend from Ice Chan, looking to come around the ice. Oh, Ice Chan nearly spinning himself off circuit in race 2 here. It's race 3 here as well. Ended up backwards on that very corner in race 2. Got his way back into third position, not 36 as well. Back up into second. Captain Pugwash then in fourth, Loki in fifth, Rob in sixth. Could be position swapping down here though. Pilgrim seventh, Footer in eighth. No Neck Monster trying to get up the inside of him. And does so. Can Footer get that switch back on him? No, he can't. So Footer drops to ninth then. Raffo and Skippy side by side on the exit of that one, closing up on those two drivers in front. Dodger just at the back, hanging on. There's a nice line through there. I'm not sure if Skippy got that one wrong, but Dodger closing right up on him, holds on to that slipstream on the exit of this corner. And it is still Ricky J leading then. Mut 36 under pressure from Ice Chand into this final corner. Ice Chand on the softs versus Mut 36's mediums. Go Ricky J, go. Ice Chand then trying to go slightly defensive from Mut 36. Again, slower tyre for Mut 36, but he's keeping himself tucked right into that slipstream. He's going to be able to keep... Oh, Ice Chand getting turned 2 wrong there then. That puts a little bit of pressure on him. Mut 36 comes back at him round that corner. Again, just gives Ricky J a little bit of breathing room. Oof. Loki Outlaw sticks one up the inside of Mut 36. Rob S goes wide on turn 4. Oh, he's got a wobble on again. He's managed to keep that. Rob S. Rob, where? Oof. He has managed to keep it on the black stuff, but I don't know how. That car was all sorts of ways. Captain Pugwash, I think maybe there's a little bit of contact. Captain Pugwash running slow out of that corner, possibly giving Rob S that position back. Unfortunately, that's cost him a position to No Neck Monster as well. Unfortunately, them's the rules. Oh, we've got Loki and Mut 36 having a punch up through the S's. Mut 36 holds on to it. Ice Chand then now free to hunt down Ricky J. 0.7 of a second between these two. 36, 2.5 seconds down in third. Loki Outlaws in fourth, then 0.8 behind him. Rob S doing everything he can to put that car backwards in fifth, closing up on Loki coming out of that corner. Might be able to make a move here into turn 1. Goes for the move quite late. It is quite late. Loki compromised on the way into that one though. Over the back of Loki Outlaws then for Rob S. Unable to make a move down towards turn 4 then. Oh, he gets a nice line. Almost up the inside of Loki Outlaw. Keeps himself right on the rear bumper heading down the hill. He's going to switch out. He does now. Gets alongside Loki Outlaws. Looking for that 4th position off of him. Slots himself in, tries to go switch back up the inside again. It slowed the pair of them down. No Neck Monster comes flying through, takes that position off of Loki and closes the gap up on Rob S as well into the S's. Andy 1973 just joined in the lobby. Not sure if he's joined the lobby, he's been in here for a while. Oof. Loki gets a wobble on through there. Captain Pugwash closing up on him as well. Let's just jump. Get a better view, come on. Pugwash all over the back of Loki coming into this final corner. Sticks one up the inside, almost up. He has got himself up the inside of No Neck Monster as well. What a move. Raffo, on the other hand, is deciding he's going to test off the off-road capabilities of his little Mazda. He also gets himself past Loki Outlaws into 7th then. Loki losing a lot of positions just on those last couple of corners. Skippy then into 9th, Pilgrim in 10th, Dodger 11th, Footer now in 12th. He's dropped himself to the back of the pack. And if we just jump to the front, Ricky J still leads this race 5 minutes in. That gap has dropped rapidly though. Ice Chand all over the back of him, makes the move then down towards turn 5. Ricky J, does he carry the speed through? He's going defensive on the run up the hill into the S as well. Oh, a little bit of glitching from him. Come on, hold on Ricky J. Hold on, hamster internet. And he does retain the lead coming down through turn 5. That's a tricky corner to defend from. Ice Chand is still right behind him though as they head down towards this final corner. Both on the soft tyre as well, these drivers. Very well matched. Again, Ricky J playing in VR. Ice Chand has a little look at the inside into this final corner. Not quite close enough. Ricky J wise to it. Pulls himself a tiny bit of breathing room on the exit. Is it going to be enough down towards turn 1? Ice Chand closing up now. 0.3 of a second between them. Ricky J to go defensive. Ice Chand goes for a little late move up the inside. Backs out of it. And again, Ricky J hangs on to this one. All rooting for you, Ricky J. Everybody. Ice Chand all over the back of him. Mutt 36 trying to do what he can on his mediums. He's now got a mirror full of Rob S himself. Robert S out on those softs. Captain Pugwash into 5th. Loki Outlaws back up into 6th. Raffo 7th. Skippy in 8th. Pilgrim 9th. Footer has made up a position, or 2 positions, sorry. He's up into 10th. Dodger in 11th. And No Neck Monster is backwards, sideways and upside down all the way in 12th position. No idea if there was contact between any of these drivers. Oh, no, Ricky J. No, Ricky J's had a mare through turn 5. What a shame. Mutt 36 gets through. Rob S gets through. Ricky drops himself to 4th position then. He's on that faster tyre. Hopefully he can close that gap back up at least on Mutt 36. Maybe Rob S as well if Mutt 36 slows him down a bit. But Ice Chand now with a big lead. 7 minutes in. 3.7 seconds. Oh, he actually runs himself off circuit a little bit. Doesn't seem to slow him down any. Rob S then having a look at Mutt 36 down the start-finish line. Has he got the move into the turn 1? He has. Sticks one up the inside, then those softer tyres coming into play. 36 then 3rd. Ricky J 2 seconds behind him in 4th. Captain Pugwash in 5th, another 1.9 seconds back. Field just starting to spread out a little bit. There's still a... Who's spinning out? I can hear drivers going backwards. Pilgrim, Footer and Dodger all having a little battle for 9th, 10th and 11th. No Neck Monster trying to close that gap back up. What is he? 3.7 seconds down from that trio in front. Might be able to close that gap back up. We'll keep an eye on it. Ice Chand then holding on to that 3.8 seconds. Now free to put in these fast sectors. Already holding fastest lap as well. 126.3. Rob S in 2nd then, still being harassed by Mutt 36. Soft tyre on for Rob S, medium tyre on for Mutt. Ricky J 2.6 seconds down. Keeping a gap between himself and Captain Pugwash though. That's all that matters. Skippy gets a little bit closer to Loki Outlaws as well. Just half a second between those two. Is there going to be enough slipstream to close that gap up before turn 1? I don't think it's going to be enough. Bring it down by a 10th or 2, but it's not enough to make a move into turn 1. Closes up through turn 2 though. Might be able to stick with Loki, might be able to make a move on the run down the hill. On board with Loki then, looking behind our Skippy, who gets a nice tight line through there. Ooh, Loki runs a little bit wide, Skippy all over the back of him. Trying to switch out. Unfortunately, gave Loki a tiny bit of a tap down there that helped him out. Skippy is up the inside. Who's got the run up towards the chicanes? Still side by side for these two. It's going to be Loki that has the inside line into the chicane. Skippy has to back out. Raffo in the background and trying to close up. We've got the yellow flags on. Oh no, there's chaos. There's chaos. Ricky J. Ricky J and Captain Pugwash have had a coming together. Ricky J unfortunately down to 7th now. Saw the yellow flags flash up and then those two drivers off track. Captain Pugwash in 8th and Footer not too far off the back of him in 9th. Dodger 10th, Pilgrim 11th and No Neck now right on the back of this fight. stretching his lead. 4.1 seconds from Rob S. Top three very well spread it out then. Loki leading this next pile, Skippy and Raffo. Raffo a little bit far back, 1.5 seconds off the back of Skippy. Ricky J then 7th, 5.4 off the back of Raffo. He's got 2.4 seconds behind him to Captain Pugwash, so not in any direct danger at the minute for Ricky J. Oh, I say that just as he drives himself off track. A little bit of glitching going on from Ricky J. That's not a usual sight from him. Pugwash and Footer neck and neck as they head up towards the chicanes. Footer going for the slightly tighter line through there. Again, nowhere really to go through here. Now Footer might have a look on Captain Pugwash down towards this final corner. Pugwash goes very defensive, swings it right over to that right hand side of the circuit. It's going to slow him down on the exit though. Footer might be able to get a better run on him on the way out. Pugwash takes a slightly tighter line on the exit, but Footer pretty much side by side with him. Plenty of room given. Footer then scoops 8th off of Captain Pugwash, but he goes a little bit wide through there himself. That's giving Pugwash the opportunity to get back up the inside. Footer has got the inside line into this next corner, and there is Pugwash slotting in behind him again. Oh, wobble on. Where's he gone? Oh, great drive out of turn 4. Pugwash stomps through to retake that 8th position then. See what's happening back up front. Nice Chan finding more time, 7.2 seconds, then Mutt 36, nothing he can do. Still pulling time over Rob S, top 3, still pulling away from everybody else. It's going to be a good battle here though, Skippy, Loki and Raffo. Almost 3 wide as they come into this final corner. Raffo's got the inside line on Loki, has he? It's a tighter line, but no, he wasn't able to hold on to that one. In it between these 3 really. Skippy's just managed to gain a little bit of breathing room on the exit of that corner. Could be Raffo making a move. No, he's a little bit too far back himself to have a go at Loki. Loki gets himself right onto the back of Skippy though on the exit of turn 2. Turn 4, the run down the hill coming up, everybody taking those wide lines on the exit of this corner, trying to carry as much speed as possible. Skippy under threat, then Loki in the slipstream, gets a little look up the inside. Skippy's got to give him room, they've both run themselves a little bit wide, that's going to give the opportunity for Raffo to just come through. Loki and Skippy had her coming together, Skippy's ended up off circuit. Loki's slowing down to give him that position back really. He's slowing down a little, but it doesn't like it's enough really. Now he's back up to race pace. There's no giving Skippy that position back by the looks of it. I don't know what the rules are for this one. I don't know whether it's just, free for all, but we like to have those bits of respect where drivers give those positions back. Nice Chand now finding time. We're almost over for race 3, 15 seconds left on the race timer. Some of these drivers won't see another lap. Raffo will, Loki will, Ricky J I think will. None of these will. Oh no, Skippy's backwards there as well. So Footer's going to take 7th I think. It does. No Net takes 8th, Captain Pugwash takes 9th, Dodger takes 10th. Skippy takes 11th. Pilgrim is just exiting the pits. I didn't realise he'd sat the end of this one out. He takes 12th. And Nice Chan continues to drag a lead over Mutt 36, up to 9 seconds now. And only getting bigger. Mutt mud 36, maybe struggling a little bit on those mediums. Rob S right behind him now, just 0.7 of a second back. All to play for then for Mutt and Rob S. Raffo's still under pressure here as well, holding on to fourth, but Loki Outlaws and Ricky J still pretty close. Tyres squealing through there, nobody off circuit though. Here comes Ice Chando. Hunted down Ricky J. Unfortunately, Ricky J ended up off circuit a couple of times. But it is Ice Chand that takes the win in race 3. It is going to be Mutt 36 that takes the win. Takes second in race 3. Rob S takes third. Is Raffo going to take fourth? Loki's trying to get up the inside of him. But it is Raffo that takes fourth. Loki takes fifth. Ricky J came back but wasn't quite able to get up to those boys. He takes sixth. What a shame for Ricky J. We're all rooting for you, my friend. That's for sure. So there it is. Round 3 of the Mazda Challenge done and dusted. Some good racing in that one. Some great results as well. Ricky J stomping away in race 2. Absolutely stomped it. He gets driver of the day for me, that's for sure. You know, he didn't have anyone to race with, but he just kept it nice and consistent. Took the win, race 2. Great drive, Ricky. But yes, that's it for tonight. What are we on? Thursday night. So back 9 o'clock on Sunday night for the Super Formulas, also with the P1 stable. Monday night we have got the, let me read that out. Let me put the right code in my phone. Monday night we have the DSC Premier League. It's going to be Radical SR3s, and that's going to kick off at 8 o'clock on Monday. And then Wednesday we've got the Classic DTMs back again. That was last night, first round of that last night. And we've got round 2 coming up on Wednesday. Oh, there we go, kicked out the lobby. All right. So again, Sunday night 9 o'clock, Monday night at 8 o'clock, Wednesday at 8:30, and then Thursday again at 9 o'clock. I need to make a calendar, don't I, and put it up somewhere. That's what I need for you lot to see as well. Something like that. Right, kicked out the lobby then. So yeah, that is it from me tonight. I hope you've liked what you watched. If you have, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. But most of all, tell your mates and tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.